Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be the most haunted location in every Canadian province. I don't think I'm going to be mentioning the territories in this video, but just the provinces for now anyway. So let's just go right into this video. So there are 10 provinces in Canada and we're just going to go alphabetical order. So first is Alberta. From what I can find, the most haunted location is Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel in Banff, Alberta. I have never been to this location, but every list, every article that I searched pertaining this topic, this came up for most haunted in Alberta. Next is British Columbia, and the most haunted place I could find in British Columbia is the British Columbia Penitentiary in Westminster, English. It's no surprise to me that penitentiary is one of the most haunted places, because just imagine how many people die in there, and they I don't know, I think a penitentiary, jails, prisons, works are probably some of the most haunted locations in the world. Manitoba, the Fort Garry Hotel, specifically room 202 in Winnipeg, is said to be, like I said in all the articles and everything that I looked pertaining to this topic, this is said to be the most haunted spot in Manitoba. I have never been there, but I would not object to driving down there. It's only like 8 hours. I've been there for a concert once. It's only an 8-hour drive, and to stay in this room to see if it actually is. So maybe one day. Next is New Brunswick, and honestly I have never even been to New Brunswick, but the most haunted location is said to be the New Island Cemetery in Hillsborough. Again, I think cemeteries are probably more haunted than penitentiaries in general, because it's a cemetery, right? Newfoundland and Labrador is next, and again, I have never been to Newfoundland and Labrador. The most haunted spot is said to be, and I'm going to read this directly off my phone because I don't want to get it wrong, Wabana Iron Ore Mines on Bell Island. That is said to be the most haunted spot in Newfoundland and Labrador. Next is Nova Scotia, and I have wanted to go to Nova Scotia for so long. When I was 17, I applied to go to university in Nova Scotia, but it was a really competitive university. I'm not really smart, so I didn't get in, but I've wanted to go ever since, and I want to go specifically to Halifax, and I want to go to like Peggy's Cove, and I'm off topic, but I really want to go to Nova Scotia. And the most haunted spot in Nova Scotia is said to be in Halifax, and it is the Alexander Keith Brewery. Like I said, I've always wanted to go to Nova Scotia in general, but specifically Halifax because that's where the university was that I applied to. If I ever do finally get down to Halifax, I will definitely have to check this brewery out if it allows the public. I don't know how breweries work, but if I can, I definitely will if I ever make it down there. Next is Ontario, and I have only been to Ontario once, and it was for literally less than 24 hours. I flew to Toronto. I got there at 5 in the morning. I got to my hotel at 5 in the morning, and I left at 8 a.m. the next day, so I was literally there for 29 hours, I guess it is, or something like that. I did make it to the spot that is said to be the most haunted, and that is the Hockey Hall of Fame in downtown Toronto. My hotel was walking distance. I did go. I didn't know it was supposed to be haunted when I went, so I didn't even I don't know, if I knew, I would have done more research, I guess, into it, because I have been there and I didn't know. So from my experience, I didn't experience anything, but also I wasn't looking for it. I didn't know about it. I don't know what the stories are. I probably didn't go to the right places, everything like that. But Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto is said to be the most haunted in Ontario. Prince Edward Island is also a place that I want to go to, and I've just never got there yet. But West Point Lighthouse in O'Leary, I think is how you say it, is supposed to be the most haunted in Prince Edward Island. Like I said, when I go to Halifax, I really want to go to Peggy's Cove because it has this beautiful lighthouse. I would love to go check this spot out as well. Quebec, I was actually going to Quebec, and then me and my friend were about 2.5 years ago, And then we switched our trip and we went to Victoria, BC instead. But Quebec, the most haunted location, is supposed to be the Plains of Abraham in Quebec City. And the last province and the last haunted location I will be talking about in this video is Saskatchewan. If you guys didn't know, I am from Saskatchewan, and the most haunted location that I have heard of, not just from my research doing this, but in my everyday life, like I said, I'm from Saskatchewan, is the St. Louis Ghost Train in St. Louis, Saskatchewan. So St. Louis, I will elaborate on this a little bit because I've actually been there several times. St. Louis is a little village just outside of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. I would say Prince Albert is probably the 3rd or 4th largest city in our province, and it's probably half hour, 45 minutes away from Prince Albert, and it's just a little village, and it is used to be train tracks, and it is said that when you're standing there, the lights can come to you. I have the whole story in a book that it's like most haunted spots in Saskatchewan, so if you guys want, I can read that story. It explains it so much better. So we used to go every single summer, and then me and my friends actually went on Friday the 13th and a full moon, I think 4 or 5 years ago. And so I've been there several times. I have seen the lights before. Like I said, it looks like the train is coming towards you, and then you all of a sudden get like a burst of cold air. I have not felt the burst of cold air, but I have seen the lights, and it's taken down train tracks, so nothing is there. There should be no lights. It's pretty cool, honestly. I would love to go back. I haven't been in like 4 or 5 years, like I said, but yeah, that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I found this article for the states, and that's where this idea sprang from, so I thought I would do it for the provinces in Saskatchewan, or again, in Saskatchewan, provinces in Canada. And yeah, that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I post videos every single day in the month of October, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.